Hey there everybody, my name is Keno and welcome to our newest series on the channel. This will serve as an episode 0. We have our newest Toronto Maple Leafs series on the channel. If you're not watching that, go check it out. Also check out the BA Pro series. Also check out the Montreal Canadiens series. Also check out the Butte Bandit series. Also check out the World Junior Showdown series. It's only 3 parts, so it should be fun. But this is a new one on MLB The Show 23 with the Toronto Blue Jays. Now, I downloaded the best roster that I could find that has the most recent roster update. It's from December 23rd, 2023, so just a few weeks ago. It doesn't have the Kiermaier extension. I don't know too much about baseball. That's something I really should start with off the bat. I played a little baseball when I was a kid. Aside from that, I went to a few JAYS games and I played MLB The Show for a few years. That's my extent of knowing baseball. But I love franchise mode games. I play Madden, I play MLB, I play Franchise Hockey Manager, I play NHL 24 if you guys didn't know. I make some content on the channel about it. Here we are with MLB The Show 23 and the Toronto Blue Jays. Now this is going to be a quick little intro video, probably not even going to reach 10 minutes long. I'm just going to go through and show you kind of where the team currently stands as well as what's available. Alright, and a quick look through the lineup. We start with the starting pitchers here, and we got a pretty decent rotation. Gausman, Berrios, and Bassett are going to be here after this year. Now, we have to take a look at the fact that Gausman and Bassett are on the opposite side of 30 than I want them to be. I don't know if this team is ready to kind of contend right out the gate. We're going to have to trial it and see how they go. There's also a pretty loaded free agency, so we'll take a look at what's available. But again, I don't want to sign veterans to heavy contracts just to possibly miss out. I don't want to pay a lot of money to win now and constantly be stuck in that chase of trying to win now. I'd rather try and build for at least the next 5-10 years, if you get what I mean. As far as prospects for starter pitchers, we have Ricky Tiedemann. We got Alek Manoah. He's still a 76 at 25 with B potential. He could still grow. And then Jose Berrios is nothing to scoff at. 28 years old, yes, but he's already 85 with B potential. He could grow and definitely take that first spot from Gausman. Behind Tiedemann, though, that's where it kind of falls off. You know, we have Hayden Younger here, 22, 61 B potential. Not too sure about that. Maybe Landon Marudas, Brandon Barreria. That's another possibility. Adam Macko is the same as Younger, where it's kind of like, not sure if he's going to make it. We'll have to see, given the proper play time. But for starting pitchers, it's not looking too bad for the Blue Jays. Relief pitchers, that's a bit of a different story. You know, we have Swanson, we have Meza. What else? Zach Pop, not really looking like he's going to be a factor for this series. Genesis Cabrera is the same type of thing. Nate Pearson, I don't think he's ever going to make it. Adrian Hernandez, maybe. That's definitely a possibility. I don't think Hayden Danger is going to make it. No, for the bullpen, for the relief pitchers, we're definitely going to have to look to strengthen this as one of our first things. Obviously, I'm not going to make any like big moves right out the gate unless there's someone in free agency or there's some trade options. You guys let me know in the comments. Again, this is just the setup episode. It's going to be shorter. We go through the roster, go through who's available, and you guys let me know what you want to see, whose overalls you think are too low, whose potentials you think are too low. I'm willing to hear all feedback because I'm not as up to date with the MLB as I am with the NHL. NHL, I know friggin' everything that there is to know. MLB, I know maybe 25% of what there is to know. For closing pitchers, we got Jordan Romano, 29, 83 V potential. I don't see an immediate need to change this. If he's failing, if he's struggling, then we'll take a look at it, but we're good to go here. Catchers, Alejandro Kirk and Danny Jansen. Now, I only need really one starting catcher, okay? Unless one of these guys becomes a DH or something, we don't need both of them. So maybe Jansen's on the way out because I'd like to keep the younger guy, preferably. And also, Alejandro Kirk's an 83 compared to Danny Jansen's 81, so you know, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Behind them, though, in the prospect pipeline, not really much of anything. Peyton Henry doesn't look like he's going to be a big factor. There's not really anyone here. Maybe Zach Britton, but he's a D potential, so I don't see him getting any better. More of just depth. So maybe we upgrade in the depth for catcher, like in the prospect field, but I don't see a need to. Again, Kirk looks great. Kirk just looks great for us. First base, oh, come on. If we needed a first baseman, I think we'd have a major problem. Vlad Guerrero Jr. is the star, the stud. Hopefully we can win it with him. I don't want to have to trade Vlad Guerrero Jr. I remember there was an MLB The Show a few years ago where every time you simmed with a different team, the Blue Jays traded Guerrero. He was just gone every time. I don't want that to be the case here. I don't want to trade him. Maybe if we absolutely have to, like 2, 3, 4 years from now, we're not winning, we still have a longer window, then we'll move him out. But I think he fits perfectly into our window. But again, past him, not much really coming up. Second baseman, we have Davis Schneider. Looking great. Again, we also have Cade Doughty. He's looking like a pretty decent prospect. 2163 B potential. Not too bad at all. But Davis Schneider is here. Don't think we need to be making any panic moves at second base or first base. And then third baseman, that's where it might be a little struggly. Cavan Biggio, definitely not panning out. 2771 overall C potential. Not seeing it. Orelvis Martinez, that's looking pretty decent. 67 at 21 with B potential. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. And then also Tucker Toman, 1960 overall B potential. He has a lot of promise to make it into the MLB lineup one day. But we do have to look at possibly replacing Biggio or finding someone here who can play third base. Bo Bichette, 89 overall at the shortstop position. Like, our shortstops, I don't think are anything to panic at. Bichette's good. Barger, is it Barger or Barger? Looking good. Even Arjun Nimala, looking pretty decent. Leo Jimenez, not too bad. We're actually doing pretty good here. Even Manuel Beltry, that's not too bad. Pretty good on the shortstop position. Maybe we could use something to leverage for a trade. I don't think we're moving on from Bo Bichette either. He's, again, like Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is, part of our plans for at least the next 5 years. So I don't see a need to move on from anyone here. Left fielders, we got nothing. Absolutely nothing. We definitely need to upgrade at the left field position. Center fielders, we have Dalton Varsho. Behind him, not too much. And Manuel Bonilla, not thinking he's going to make it. Same with Pinto or Brown. So we might need to upgrade here or at least add some depth. Right fielders, we got George Springer. So we're pretty set here. I want to add some more depth, but nothing that is like panic mode, panic move territory. You know what I mean? So that's how the roster stands right now. Not looking too bad. Again, we're ranked 10th in the league, 20th in contact, 26th in power, 2nd in pitching, because we do have a really good pitching lineup. 19th in defense and 22nd in speed. So I really want to get that speed and that power category up. I know those are the two lowest right now, so it makes sense to get them up, but I am a big proponent of having faster teams. That's always been it. Even in the NHL, I like to have fast teams, so I want to have a fast team here. Now let's take a look at who's available in free agency. At the starting pitching, there's a lot of good names here. Woodruff, Snell, Kershaw, Montgomery. Definitely a lot of players to look at. They're all 30 and older. That's not attracting me as much as you'd think it might. I'm looking more maybe Lucas Giolito, B potential at 28, 78 overall. That's not bad. There might be someone down here. Reggie Shaw, 19. He's only got C potential, but he's 73. And again, 19 years old. So we could get him to grow. It's a very big possibility. We'll just have to see. But there's some options. There's some options. If you guys see anyone that you think is not getting the proper respect that they should be getting, let me know. But I think we definitely are going to look at Giolito and Reggie Shaw here if we're going to look at anyone. Relief pitchers, we definitely need to add someone. But again, aside from Jordan Hicks, who I was already looking at, not too much here. Radiel Martinez, I was also looking at. So Hicks, Martinez. Again, if there's any of these players that aren't supposed to be here that they've already signed with the team, I'm just going with what the rosters were on December 23rd, 2023. Okay, we're just going to make it up from there. The world is starting from there in our GM mode here. I also wouldn't mind Yariel Rodriguez. I think he looks pretty decent. Aside from that, there might be someone further down here, and we'll take a look. Closing pitcher, we got Romano. Maybe Josh Hader looks good. I don't see a need to. I mean, he's a year younger. Obviously, he's much higher in overall and higher potential. We could see about giving him a contract. What does he want, though? Yeah, he wants the sun and the moon. I mean, we have the ability to give him money. Not like we're a struggling cap team, but do we need to? You guys let me know. Like, should we bring in Hader and move out Romano, or should we keep with what the team was like? There's also Livian Manello. He looks decent. Don't see a need to unless we bring him in as a relief pitcher, like one of the bullpen arms. I don't see that he'll be happy with that though, so I'm not jumping at the opportunity to do that. Catcher, we have Kirk, we have Jansen. We don't need to add another one. If there's a prospect here, I'll find him and we'll look at it in between episodes. I'll look at it in between episodes. But aside from that, nothing here jumping out of prospect. First base, again, we got Vlad Jr. Unless we want to bring in a DH, I'm not looking at anyone here. Back Ho Young or Ho Kang, maybe, because he's 23, he's 71. He's going to be ready in about 2 or 3 years. So that's a possibility, if anything. But I'm not, again, not going to make a move for the sake of making a move. Second base, we got Davis Schneider. There's Christian Arroyo. That might not be too bad, but he has a C potential, so it's not like he's guaranteed to make it one day. So I don't. He'd be more depth. Again, not looking to make panic moves. I'll say it 1,000 times, even just this episode. Not looking to make panic moves. At third base, though, we're 100% gonna offer Matt Chapman a contract. I can guarantee you we'll be offering Matt Chapman a contract just to get him back with the Jays. He was great. I want him back. That's it. Even if he's asking for the sun and the moon, I'll make it work in between episodes. I'll find a contract that will work. Unless you guys think we should move on, I don't think we should. I think we should offer him a contract. At shortstop, Wander Franco, that's decent. Adalberto Mondesi, that's not too bad either. I mean, he has C potential if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but again, depth. I wouldn't mind adding some depth at the shortstop position because we only have Bo Bichette and Addison Barter up in the MLB. So we'll see what's available. We don't have to make a move, but I would like to add somebody. Zach Ching, no, D potential is just immediately scared me off. Craig Ostrander, D potential. Yeah, so maybe Mondesi, probably Wander Franco. We'll see what happens. Even Ahmad Rosario, not too bad. Left fielders, JD Martinez. That might be interesting to bring in a veteran like that. Joey Gallo looks interesting. I wouldn't mind bringing him in. 29-80 overall with B potential still. So definitely someone to look at. Again, if you guys think that I should be looking at anybody specifically like Austin Meadows, I wouldn't mind giving him a shot. You guys just let me know in the comments down below. Center field, we have Varsho. There is Cody Bellinger available. There is Kevin Kiermaier. I know in real life he did just sign an extension, so maybe we bring him in. I'm not opposed to that. He's 32. We could just make it realistic and bring him on. You guys let me know. Alberto Salazar, not looking too good. At right field, there's Teoscar Hernandez, 30, 87 overall, still B potential. Definitely someone to look at. We have George Springer. He's only 3 years older though, so it's not like a big jump. Franmil Reyes, C potential. Nothing big here. Nick Plummer, C potential. Marcus Wilson, C potential. Justin Williams, D potential. So not a lot very available in the depth position. But yeah, that's it for what's available in free agency. I'll take a look more between episodes, but that's going to wrap it up for this one. I think we've got a pretty good base to build the team around. If you guys think there's anybody that needs to be shot out of a cannon off the team, you guys let me know. If you guys think there's players that I need to sign right away, if you want to see me go a little crazy in this, because like in our NHL franchise mode series, I'm a little more reserved. I don't usually throw big money or make big trades. I mean, in the Butte Bandits one, we made a big trade, but that's usually about it. If you guys want me to be a little less reserved in this franchise mode series, you just say the word and I'll go balls to the wall and make all the trades and signings possible to get the Blue Jays into the World Series and get them that World Series title. You guys just let me know. But that's gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you like this video, please leave a like down below. If you want this series to be crazy, you let me know. If you want it to be more realistic and you got a lot of tinkering you want me to do, you let me know down below. I'm gonna give you guys a few days to decide what you want me to do. But thank you guys so much for joining me. This has been a blast. Like, comment, subscribe if you're liking this. It's been such a wild ride lately. It's such a fun ride. I can't thank you guys all enough. This has been a blast. And I'll see you guys as we take this Blue Jays team into our first season as the general manager.